Good morning. Friday, October 28th, 2022. All right, we came in yesterday. This is kind of what the charts look like. And right before market open, right before, but about 6 or so, I started thinking, okay, what are we looking for? So what I did is I wrote, this is the CPR, and it was very small CPR. It's like 3 or 4 points. And I said, okay, so if we get above the CPR, then I want to target the bottom of this resistance area. So above here, you can go long till here. And if we're below here, below the CPR, we can short down to 3720 area. So 3720 area is right in here. At the bottom here, I was thinking, okay, if we hit the bottom of this bull zone, then look for a long. And if we fail the bull zone and fail this red line here, or this red box, weekly resistance, then we can go down to 3790 could play. So that was my game plan for the morning. So what do? We came out the gate and we put a move up. We didn't close. And then we moved down and we looked for the long. You could have. I did not. I didn't even take my own advice. One member in our room took it right there, not because of what I said, but because he had his own system. But it was a great play. What do? We came all the way up, almost hit that resistance area. And then came back down. And then we kind of just hung out there for the rest of the day until we finally broke, and then we had the after hours plunge. We had a number of targets down here, and we hit all 3 of them. So, and here we are overnight. I don't know why that's there. So let me delete that real quick. And I'll get rid of this stuff. Just to clean the charts up a little bit. All right. So here we are today. Sorry it took a couple minutes, but I like to review. Okay. So what's my game plan today? Well, probably be pretty much along the same lines. Okay. So here's our CPR now. Our central pivot range is about, I think it was 15 points. So 98 to 14. So 16 points. A little bit wider, which typically sometimes means that will be a range day. I don't know if that's the case today. With Europe and everything being down 1.5%, or China and stuff like that, I thought, well, we'll match them. I think Europe's only down 0.5%. So we are currently, let's see, we are currently down 0.6%. So I'm not sure exactly, obviously, not sure exactly yet how it will play out. I'll wait till 6 a.m. and I'll start putting some notes. But I would have the same similar game plan. If we stay below CPR, I'm shorting it. So especially if we break this little trend line right here. Okay, so definitely be a short down below this, and I'll play it down to, I don't know what this line here is. I'll figure it out. Play it down here to the bottom of the support area. Okay, and look for a bounce up. Maybe it'll be a new short right there to come back down. And I would not be surprised to hit this 3730 area right in here, or even come down and knock the weekly pivot out, which is 3712, 3713. So, and then just the opposite. So here I will be probably long, tentative long, right? But if Apple starts kicking into gear, we could potentially cruise on up. There is one potential play this morning as I was looking at another system, and there's a potential play up to 38.88, believe it or not. So that is still a potential play to 38.88, which would put us up into this area. So everyone's bearish, burn the bears, right? So I don't know. Maybe what they do is they come down, get everybody bearish, saying, "Oh, we're going down." You know, Apple last night blew it. Who's the other one? Yeah, anyway. You know, our Apple actually did pretty well. They actually, if you look at their numbers, that guy's just a master, man. He is doing a very good job. But we could come down, get everybody bearish, and then yank, go all the way up. I don't know, get a nice little run going. I don't know. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me get the SPY. So here's the SPY, and it's what I've been showing, right? Kind of in a wave thing. Now it's going to open up at only at 377. See, I'm thinking, I don't know. The bull case is still alive here. So we come down, you know, and maybe we come down to 375 or even 372. I don't know. Maybe get a mash, you know, a little quick run down, and then yank it back up. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know, makes sense. Now, this Apple chart, you're going to be thinking, what the heck happened to Apple? So Apple, even though it was somewhat set up in the same similar pattern, right? We had a wave 1, 2 down here, and a 3 up, and then we were supposed to do 4. And here's my box. It's a little bit bigger than it was because I wanted to show something. So typical retracement on a wave 4 is 23 to 38. You can go as low as 50. Heck, you can get 61.8. However, what you can't do, and this was wave 1, is you can't go into wave 1, right? It's either wave 1 or wave 2. Anyway, you can't go in there. So my software said, "Oh, I dropped down into this wave pattern, right? I can't keep going. So now I've got to create a new wave." So what did it say? Oh, this is an A, B, a big O, C, and now we're in a 5 wave down, which is what it did yesterday. That's what it came up with. So now it'll come into either an ABC or a new wave 5 pattern. Now, Apple's currently at 145. It's actually higher than where it closed yesterday. So I would not be surprised to see that move back up. Even though it kind of, you know, doesn't follow the rules, it can still do what it wants to do. Maybe this is a B, C up. So that's kind of where my mind is going this morning. So hopefully that helps you. Have a great day and good luck.